First down's the most important down in football. The Ravens far too often fell behind the chains. Third and long last year. I think they can make great hay off play action, first down, throwing the football. We're more likely to see linebackers bite downhill and chase to a perceived play side on first down. It's also going to give the quarterback more time in the pocket, less cloudy reads. He's likely to see a lot of 5-on-4 protection. And as I said before, more predictable, less cloudy reads in the secondary. This is first down, play action, 10 personnel. Ricard coming across, pulls the wheel downhill. And they hit Brown on the cross. I'd like to talk about Mark Andrews' role in this. Mark's going to run a hitch, but this is very intentional here. Very exaggerated and very intentional. What I mean is he is intentionally over-eyeballing this corner to pull him down. He's in a cover 3, deep thirds drop. And he's got his attention so focused upon Mark. Watch him fire downhill. The quarterback's eyeing that corner as well. That's what he's reading. Mark is a huge part of what pulls the corner down, obviously, and a huge part of this play's success. We'll watch this from both angles, but check out Mark's reaction. Linebacker, again, has already flipped his hips, and he's late in running. Watch Mark. Right there. That's what they're trying to do the whole time, is pull that corner up. That's why you see Lamar reading that corner, and they're able to hit Marquise on this cross. We see the attention being paid Mark. I'd like you to watch Mark's reaction from this angle. So again, there is a lot that goes into getting Marquise Brown that wide open. The Chiefs have 8 defenders in close proximity to the line of scrimmage. Ravens with this tackle over. I think this is Tristan Colon. They're going to motion once again Ricard, end up with 7-man protection. And again, you get a 4-man rush on first down off of play action. And it's almost as if you see the Chiefs scurry to get to their spot. Love the back's release on this flare. I love the proximity of these two routes and how they relate to one another, like how Mark stalls before he runs to the sail. Really puts this deep safety in a bind. He reads the second level defender driving and the safety dropping to cover this route. It's a tough throw, but he makes a great read here and hits Andrews. So what I'm looking at once again is the Ravens throwing the football more on first down. Certainly certain personnel groupings lend themselves to better disguise. But I do think you're going to see amped up teams selling out to stop, particularly with a better offensive line and a more effective set of backs. We see this linebacker come downhill on this jet motion, and that's basically all she wrote. We get a widening off of that jet motion. You see this linebacker get pulled. This guy's already done for. Again, they use Ricard to stay in and help out on the edge. We get 6 in protection against 4. Good throw by the quarterback. Again, the sail concept to Andrews. It all starts with this fake give to the back, and this linebacker reading downhill just enough. Ravens in 22 personnel, Ricard in a wing formation, tight end to either side. You do not anticipate with just the one receiver, the Ravens throwing 1st and 10, but look at the protection. You're virtually guaranteed until you get down toward the goal line and you have less room to work with. You're operating out of different personnel groupings, and you sort of give yourself away. You're pretty much guaranteed a 4-man pressure. You have a 6 against 4 here. Look at the time. Deep drop. Beautiful ball. We'll look at that from the other angle. Tomlinson runs a deep over. Starts off looking like a fade. These two tight ends scissor. This holds this safety. And you get a double move on the outside. Not a lot of separation there. But the Ravens are taking a shot one-on-one. Let's look at that football from the side. Again, look at the protection. Watch Lamar's eyes off the ball. There's the play fake. See what it does up front. Mark Andrews in line gets a clean release through the second level and behind it off of that play action and the back's release. Lamar right off the ball reads the deep safety. He's got it in his mind if that safety's holding, he's going to hit the double move on this side. Now, let me know what you think. I don't think the corner gets a hand on this football. I think it's just a drop. It's kind of hard for me to tell if he gets a finger on it. I'm not sure exactly what happens. Really, really well thrown ball. Watch it again. Broncos are hanging around the line of scrimmage, mugging both of their linebackers in the A-gaps. They send 6. This is first down. Play action. That middle of the field opens up. Lamar gets that out hot. He understands he's got 2 routes to this side. He may determine pre-snap that this is where he wants to go because of those 2 routes. I think he's reading the safety. Along with the pressure, you see he takes a hit there as well. I think this is a good example of Lamar making a pre-snap decision where he's going to go with this football if those guys come. If teams want to blitz you on first down, take these underneath routes. Take 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 yards every time on first down. That's part of the problem. The Ravens are getting into 3rd and long, and these underneath routes are being covered down by linebackers. I've talked about this play before. It's a great example of play action, drawing the linebackers play side and downhill dramatically versus Cincinnati. I'm not crazy about the fact that you don't have anything behind these linebackers in terms of routes. As this play begins, we get Marquise in motion. The guy that was covering him stays put. So you get a one-on-one matchup. You want the quarterback to read that. Interesting, too. Right here, watch this defender's eyes. That's Akeem Davis-Gaither. His eyes are in the backfield. Watch him freeze up. Watch him freeze up on the play action right there. And that's all you need to beat him deep. You can see Marquise put his arm up. It is worth noting that Lamar does see that. You see him read that matchup that he's got on the outside, and he goes away from it. I'm not sure why. It's also noteworthy to point out the connection between he and Mark, but I'll say this again. This is the hit right here. He needs to be able to read that, make that throw.